Back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist. Right, boom, here we go. Big shout out to Armslist. That Walter actually we had a little meeting impromptu with Jonathan. You remember that from Armslist? Yeah. Here we go. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 1048 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Our show today, How Was SHOT Show 2025? With Walter, Safety Harbor Firearms, and Babyface P. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of different stuff, but you're joining us live here on Player, so we can actually hold guns. So this is my blue PMR 30, which I don't think I've ever shot this gun. I shot the other
Why
PMR
not?
30. I don't know. Good question. And then here is my Kel-Tec CP33. I don't know. Did we do a video of this, Patrick? I don't know. Maybe Patrick did.
Yeah, we've done it. The magazine is funky to load, but shoots great.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. So there you go. We did do a video of it. So there you go. That's what I've got. What's up with you guys?
I put together another AR-15 today just for fun.
Oh, nice.
Well, before I went to SHOT, I ordered a 20-inch lighter weight barrel. Not heavy, not light, not pencil thin, but lighter weight.
Okay.
And I like 20-inch ARs, so the rest of the parts were pretty much in the shop.
Oh, let me see if I could, hold on. How can I do this here? We got to hide these and then put this on. Oh, by the way, there's our logo for tonight. Check it out.
Oh, you got a little bit of marijuana in them out there? What do you got there, man?
I don't know. I don't even smoke, but yeah, it looks like a spliff, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Like a spliff. Look at that. It does look like a spliff.
Got that look about it, yeah.
Right in there.
It's a big one. It's a bling spliff.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but there's the eagle. That's Walter. There's a scruffy dog, Patrick, right there. Welcome to Fabulous My Freedom podcast. There's a gun where it's Vegas in the background, SHOT Show, and who knows why we have this whale has two eyes.
The whale?
Yeah, who knows why we got a blue whale in there? Is that two eyes or a blowhole? I don't know.
I cannot imagine why, but go ahead.
Okay, let us know if you know out there. If anyone can take a guess why we have that. And let me go over to Walter here so I can show this gun. Boom, there you go. What does it weigh?
What does it weigh?
That's I don't know. It's like a M16A1 sort of thing you got going on.
So this is
thingy because I don't have the bump on it here.
Oh yeah, so it's even pre-A1 then.
Yeah, well, and then of course I got the later style grippy on it.
It's the junkyard dog of different generations of M16.
Yeah, I like it though. I like this. Like I said, I bought the barrel. I ordered the barrel for a shot. Found it on Gunbroker of all places, and then everything else I kind of had in the shop already.
Bless you. Mm-hmm. Sorry,
and,
Lolo's getting sick. Mm-hmm.
Oh, test fired it in the bullet trap this afternoon, and that Savage range system bullet trap, and
yes.
It works fine. So yeah.
We did track down those guys, those Savage range system guys. We might tell you guys about that later too.
Yeah, that's an interesting story just because.
Yeah.
It just
so there
goes to show you how internet aware
uncivilized
and big company is. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Shooting Gallery. I see Shooting Gallery out there. Jade Grew is out there. AK Sean is out there as well. Shout out to everyone. Hit those arrows ups if you can as you guys are coming in. Pat, go ahead. Go ahead, Walt.
I was telling Joe today at the shop. I ran into a company that had a Australian-made pump-action 223 rifle at that shop. It was similar looking to an AR, had that militaristic AR look, but no AR parts in it. Actually, very well built. Actually, so they're talking about importing them here to the U.S. I guess.
Okay, there you go. By the way, I've got on a Franklin Armory hat. Walter has a Make America Great Again hat. And Babyface Rocky... Oh, this is Rocky... what is it? Oh, Rocky Mountain National Park. I can't see what it says on the bottom, though. This is something article... Oh, genuine article. I'm guessing he got that... this.
It was gifted to me when Marley went to visit her sister in Colorado and did a bunch of hiking.
Oh, okay.
She picked up a hat.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
At SHOT Show, I was wearing one of the. It says Trump, Make America Great, camouflage like kind of hat. I had so many people say, "Man, I like your hat."
Yeah.
I had a dude walk up to me and takes my picture, and I'm going, "What's he doing?" I want to get a picture of your hat. I'm like,
yeah, there was a lot. Walter was getting a lot of love for that hat.
the stewardess on the plane flying back. She's like, I like your hat. I like your hat.
Probably a week before y'all went to SHOT Show, I was walking out of Publix in the nice part of town, and there was probably a 75-year-old woman who was putting groceries in her car, and she had a MAGA hat on. And I just walked by her, and I said, "Ma'am, I like your hat." And she was like, "What?" I said, "I like your hat." She said, "Oh, thank you." And I walked away.
Because you forgot. Walter was forgetting what he was wearing, too.
I completely didn't realize why people were telling me that. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's the hat, So I didn't want to wear the red one because it's just a little too. I don't know. It's a little too much.
It's too much. Too MAGA. Yeah.
I saw a bunch of the dark MAGA ones. That was cool. There's a bunch of people wearing the dark MAGA ones.
I would like to get one of black ones like Elon had on, for the arm up in the air crowd,
Yeah, that's dark MAGA. Shooting Gallery says the pump action pistol in the thumbnail should be a thing. That's from Shooting Gallery. I guess we did miss that.
It looks like a pump action. Looks like a pump action 1911 is what it looks like.
Yep. Could that be a thing?
A thing for what? Oh, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Is that something you can make into a thing, Walt? There you go.
Why do I always end up having making the weird ass shit? Okay.
Come on, Walt.
That looks like a night. Well, it's got a magwell in the.
No, it looks like a SIG.
But then it looks like the grip is open.
Is that a magwell?
Yeah, it's got a SIG magwell and a pump action.
Yeah, it does kind of have that. Yeah. Huh.
I don't think so.
And it has a hammer that you could cock back the hammer. It's interesting. Yeah. It could be maybe AI is going to learn us something. That, by the way, is what that's what that blue whale is, by the way.
Oh God, are we going to talk about that?
That blue whale is the thing for DeepSeek that the whole internet is broken over and the stock market crashed, which it didn't crash.
I don't understand what the big deal about it is.
Nothing. There's no big deal. China came out with the ChatGPT model, and it's just a new AI model.
Well, yeah,
be very aware of the Chinese and their software.
Do not go installing that on your phone, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, the people who are downloading that and installing it on their phones are nuts.
They're crazy.
I'm not putting it on my phone.
I went and looked at it to make sure, is this craziness actually on iPhone, which it is, but yeah, I wouldn't install that. And there's a whole bunch of things that you don't know. First of all, you can't believe shit that the Chinese are saying. So
everything they do is to gather info. Everything they do is to gather info. It's not about entertaining you.
They're not putting it on a Western server if they don't get something out of it.
So I think the big thing of me, because I have no freaking clue what that thing was until today, but my big takeaway from it is that it is a version of ChatGPT, but it runs cheaper than ChatGPT. So just as an example, if it's called DeepSeek.
Deep SEEK?
Yeah. So if ChatGPT, let's say, costs $100 million to run, this costs $6 million to run. They're saying, And
performance and efficiency, cost effectiveness, open source approach, impact on market dynamics. I am using AI to tell me about it. If you go to Twitter and ask Grok, so I found that ChatGPT is good for a lot of things. If you go to Twitter and ask Grok about current events, why such and such is going on, it'll give you a list right here. Performance and efficiency. DeepSeek has released an AI model, particularly DeepSeek V3, which has shown impressive performance on various benchmarks, often rivaling or surpassing Western AI models. It's more cost effective. They say it's open source, which I doubt. And then
they say it could be used on cheaper chips or cheaper hardware.
You don't need as fancy hardware to run it, I guess, which is a big deal. That's
why Nvidia was going down today. But I was telling Lola to buy more Nvidia.
No, buy Nvidia. But Nvidia's not crashing anytime soon.
No, I was telling Lola every single penny you have for buying, go buy Nvidia.
Buy the dip right now, yeah.
Yeah. So, but
it's down 16%. This is the time to buy because it's not gonna.
Yeah. I also feel this is overblown. Like people, how can I put this? You know, why do people believe the news media? The news media kicked this bullshit off. And I see, when I say news media, I'm including Fox News, Fox Business, but MSNBC, NBC, all these people are just, oh my God, the Chinese have figured out AI, it's over. You know, why?
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. The Chinese figured out how to copy somebody else's AI.
And they just made it. They made it more efficient.
And are we going to use the Chinese AI? Is America going to go, we capitulate, we'll use your AI, China?
The Americans don't necessarily need efficiency. It's good to always experiment, obviously, and make things that run better. But we don't care. We don't need it. We have server farms that beyond. We're not limited by our ability to run ChatGPT. So it's a good thing to have something that's more efficient and lightweight. But I don't think anybody's necessarily worried that ChatGPT is going away.
And for AI overall, hey, it's a good thing, but people don't need to go crazy, and all the American companies aren't going out of business, and whatever other insanity people are getting involved in.
No, just remember, Chinese. It's all about spying.
Yeah,
that's exactly correct.
But remember when they temporarily took down TikTok while I think were we in Vegas? Maybe
everybody moved over to that other one.
Red Note.
We didn't talk about that yet.
Which is literally, Red Note is literally Communist China app. That's what that means.
You know the translation? It's I can't remember the Chinese word for Red Note. But the Red Note in Chinese, the Chinese word translated to English is actually Little Red Book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who has a Little Red Book? Right?
Communist!
Oh,
Communist. Yeah. And everyone went and downloaded that because they were so crazy about not having their tickety talk.
Oh dear, what am I going to do?
Xiaohongshu is what it's called in China, and Xiaohongshu literally means Little Red Book. So Red Note is not. Yeah. They just could not name it Little Red Book. It would never work. So, but yeah, the idiots were going and downloading that crap. And then there were people on aircraft carriers and airplanes just filming themselves in the military, doing their military stuff. And it's like, are y'all retarded? What is wrong with y'all?
Can't you lose your security clearance over that?
I hope they did.
That would be something that right away you've broken all the rules when you do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You've broken all the rules.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're showing exactly where you are. All kinds of info out there. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'm going to have to go back to Walt here. Hold on. And show. Hold on. Okay, bam.
I pulled out the drum mag I've never used. The Magpul
D60?
60 rounder. Yeah. Never fired out of it.
Joe says he wants to build one of these too, by the way.
Oh,
Walt, you got to build two, man. You cannot be there in the presence of Joe and then torture. This is like food. Like if you go and bring some food back and your mom is like, oh, you're going to have to share with your brother. You can't just torture.
So, what'd you learn from that? Eat it when you're away.
Before you get back in there. Yeah, don't torture poor Joe.
No, George isn't being tortured. Heck, you know. I mean,
how was it when you guys got back over there from SHOT Show?
what do you mean back
Did
at the
Joe
shop?
miss you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they all miss me. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Understood.
Whatever you
Understood.
want to tell yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Patrick. So I guess we should. I don't know where Patrick must have gone to get some kind of gun. I could hear him shouting, but I have no idea what he's saying. I don't know. I heard him shout something. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't fall for that Chinese software garbage. Don't do that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he went to get a gun. No, apparently.
I have a gun. I'm going to show something off, though.
Okay, hold on. Do I need to go full screen? Hold on. On Patrick. Let me
Show
see.
something that I was working on today
Boom.
that Walter might.
BFP.
Okay, this magazine
Look at that.
has handwritten BFP on it. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, you modified one for the.
Have you done this? So I don't know if they did this on purpose, but on a
They have a
Magpul
mark
mag,
for it?
where it says Gen M3, that little opening that says Gen M3 right here,
Yeah, that space right.
Uh-huh.
if you cut that out, if you just take a Dremel and cut it out,
What does that do?
fits.
Let me.
It fits in an AR-180 perfectly.
Oh, so let me tell you one better. One better. I bought. I don't know if I have one here. Sig AR
the
mags.
Sig mags, because they
have a
both.
slot from the factory.
Yep,
and
I can't believe they did that.
I was just like, whoa, fuck, that fits right in.
So this is my latest toy. If you want to go full screen.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
Whoa.
So
what are we looking
is
at?
Is that original magazine, or is that also a Colt mag that was modified, or a 20 rounder that was modified? Okay,
Get my
let's
face
see.
out of it.
Focus.
Oh, can you see?
Oh,
It says
okay,
AR-18.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. I don't even have one of those.
Is that an Armalite magazine?
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Armalite.
Oh.
I
Armalite
have a-
AR-18.
Mine came with a plastic mag.
I know of where many more exist. If you want me to go pick up as many as I can, I was literally thinking about texting them tonight and seeing what else was still available because I haven't heard anything yet. So
Yeah,
I got two of these, which is pretty cool, and then I also got two of these, which are Sterling mags.
Oh, cool.
But, and these are both AR-15 and AR-180.
They go both ways. Yeah.
So I got two Sterling and two Armalite mags for it. But
Is this why you were like selling something?
Yes, because I need to pay for this.
I knew something was going on.
I got a good deal on it. I got a steal of a deal because it was missing a charging handle. Luckily, our friends at Brownells. If you want to go watch my video, I just posted on TikTok. Oh God, no! I just posted on Instagram.
Oh man.
The charging handle, bolt, and as far as I can tell, everything bolt related on one of these is interchangeable with an AR-180. So the charging handle fits perfectly and will run. So I'm up and ready to go. While y'all were away on your little fun expedition, these things are so cool. I've wanted one of these for a couple years. Since I shot Walters, I've wanted one.
So what was the thing that happened with Brownells? Like Walter was asking them about something. And...
Walter, tell what you did. What happened?
Patrick put out a text to ask the people at Brownells if that charging handle would work. Their new charging handle would work on the old guns. So I went over to Brownells and I asked this big guy that looked like Sasquatch. Because
I was there.
I was told that's the guy you need to ask by a young lady there, and I asked him, and he said no, it won't work.
And he's completely wrong because it quite literally is exactly the same thing. So he was wrong.
Well, that's good.
So-
That's good. So you put
Yeah,
that
it's
out
great
there so
because
people
it-
know for future reference.
It's great because these don't exist. I looked on the internet thinking, oh, I'll be able to find one. It'll be expensive, but I'll be able to find one. Parts for AR-180s do not exist on the internet other than things that are compatible with other guns. That's the only stuff you can find. Original
But when
AR-180s.
you asked them, they said it does work, though, right? They said it when Patrick asked. They
Oh,
said
I called
it does work.
Brownells, and the guy on the phone said, hold on, let me check the FAQs. Yeah, here's an FAQ that says it does. And then I went on the website, and a bunch of people left comments saying, I have a Howa, and this works in my Howa. I have a Costa Mesa, this works in my Costa Mesa. So I was confident it would work.
I
Okay,
think
good.
mine's a Howa. if I'm not
Yours is a Howa, because I went back, I got 13 seconds. I went back and watched the video that I made on the AR-180. There was so much information in there that I totally forgot. That I impressed myself, like, holy shit, how did I know that stuff? I don't know where I got that from.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory.
So I guess we talked enough about the DeepSeek thing. We don't need to go into that again.
Now, the next thing on my bucket list when they get produced here is the Korean, the Daewoo's. I would love to get my hands on a Daewoo. Did you guys go look at them?
No, I didn't.
I went by their booth and I saw the stuff, but I didn't stop. But I did see Ian McCullum's video on it.
I would like one.
I hope they bring in the original, the K2 or whatever, with the folding stock.
They are producing them in country now. They set up a
awesome.
shop. They're going to be producing K2s here.
I wonder how much mine is going to go up when that comes in.
Yours, Hank, do you know what yours goes for right now?
I have no idea.
Don't tell
Well,
them.
okay, before we
I paid less than $500. And the guy always tries to get that thing back from me, which I'm like, that's never gonna happen.
The lowest I've seen one sell lately is about $2,500.
Wow, nice.
They're going for a lot more, and I don't know why. I don't know what has made them so. I mean, the same with these AR-180s. I don't know what has made them take off, other than they're really cool.
I mean, I believe about my 180, I think I paid $900 for it. I think what I paid for it, but that was 15 years ago.
They're going for between 18 on the really low end to about 24 on the high end. I got this one for 15 because it was missing a bolt handle, and I did some extra work for the family that came from an estate, and I was over there helping them price and sort things. Mm-hmm. So they gave me kind of I'll sell it to you at 15. That's a fair price. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take it. Oh my god, I'll never see one of these again.
They still have that. They still have that Hadar.
I don't know. Are you still interested? Because those things are ridiculously expensive.
Well, I'm not going to pay ridiculous money for it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't. I'll see. I'll see what's still around. In worst case, I'll see if we can pick up. If we can get some more of these mags, I'll pick some of these up. They also had some 40 rounders. I think they were Sterling.
Oh, I'd be
40s.
definitely interested.
Yeah, the Sterling 40s. So I'll give them a call.
Are they up on what the prices for the stuff is, or are they?
Yes, on the guns. I will let them know that the magazines are $25 a pop, and they might cut me a deal because I'm their gunsmith.
Okay, I totally forgot about those guns. By the way, I gotta take a.
The mags can go a little bit higher depending on what they are, but I will talk to them before I'll let them know what they're going for. I won't cheat them.
Oh, come on, cheat them! Cheat them!
Unethical.
Bros before hoes. Bros before hoes.
All's loving guns and more.
Walter, I had this thing. The range next to us has. They extended the rifle range out to 225, and I had this thing ring and steel at 225, no problem. Like, you hold just under the target, and it was the 55 grainers. It liked the 55 grain, and it was ding and steel.
Well, that's what it's made for.
It's awesome. I really like it.
There was no such thing as 62 and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Aside from hunting ammunition. But
yeah.
This one is serial number 1054 out of Costa Mesa. So this is super early.
By the way, Armament and Axis says my brother owns a Daewoo. So there you go.
I would love to get one, but I'm not paying.
And
I'm asking prices.
2 of the band guns.
You do or did?
I do. I still do.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
I would love to have the folding stock thing. I'm not going to pay stupid money for it. But I don't know. I don't know what the new ones will be. Hopefully, they're not stupid money. But
the Daewoo's, are they AR-18s? What are they?
No.
What are they?
the
Gas?
Daewoo is a combination of AR and AK.
Okay. Oh, so is it piston driven?
AK gas system, AR bolt.
Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
like
Okay.
it's like the perfect hybrid of the
The
two.
lowers are similar to an AR lower, but nothing as far as shape or anything like that. It's just the fire control similar.
Do they take AR magazines?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty cool then. Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. You could shoot it with the stock folded.
I'd like to have one. When the new ones hit the market, I'm guessing they'll be $1,200 to $1,500. I might put some money down on one.
We'll see what they come out. Shooting Gallery says, "Do I have a better chance of getting your FS2000 before that guy gets your Daewoo?"
Jesus, that thing's never.
I love you.
I don't
Joe.
know which. Hank would have to be on his deathbed to even consider getting rid of any of those.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Joe. Would you eat a big juicy steak if I sold you that Daewoo? Not the Daewoo, the FS2000.
I think he would choke it down for an FS2000.
Speaking of bullpups, go ahead and finish your.
No, I was gonna say it's a bullpup, Joe, and I love Joe. He's awesome, and if he's here, he can shoot it or whatever. But bullpups is what I collect.
Walter's been aloof in the text lately. Did you see what I posted about the furniture, the SA80 furniture somebody's making?
No.
Well, yeah, because there's an SA80 kit. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. It's a kit that goes onto a
BRN 180.
BRN 180. I sent it to you, Hank, on purpose.
Oh, you sent it to me, or you put it in the group thing?
The group.
Are you aware of the fact that Walter, if for some reason, can't see none of the frickin' text now?
I'm seeing it. Here's the deal. Even when I have the phone, I don't hear it. The alarm, the notification is not loud enough or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, it's in your back pocket. I mean, and the shop is noisy, and it's like.
I get it. Check that thing that I sent, but it's an SA80 kit for a BRN 180, which is pretty freaking cool. And it looks good too. It's not like shitty looking.
Oh, I wish I would have knew about it. I would have went and checked it out, but I didn't know about it until I got back.
I know.
And saw a video on the internet about it, which happens a lot at SHOT. So,
So, do you guys want to get into SHOT Show talking about? Maybe we should get.
What are we doing right now?
No, I'm talking. What were the things that were? Okay, hold on. Shooting Gallery says 100% would choke down a steak for that FS2000.
I figured.
That is some serious commitment from Joe right there.
I'll
lend it to you, but you're gonna have to eat a steak first. No, I wouldn't make him do that.
I saw a Forgotten Weapons video, I think today. He put one out about the Japanese SMG that a U.S. company is remaking.
What?
You know the World War II Japanese SMG that we never see? Yeah, that one. The 100 series or whatever. There's a company that will be producing those in the U.S. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Huh.
That was on Forgotten Weapons today.
Well, you also see the one about the VSS that he did.
Did you see the price that they were putting on it though?
What'd they say?
$6,500 for the bare bones model.
Okay. I didn't even know it was. I went to the B&T booth and we walked through it really quick. I didn't know the thing was there.
Yeah.
So, I tend to believe Ian, Forgotten Weapons, kind of knows stuff, and he doesn't have much faith it's going to come to fruition. So,
he doesn't think it will.
Oh, really?
No. He's like,
okay.
He could just tell that he was like, he sensed that it wasn't. These guys are saying the end of the year and they haven't really made anything yet.
Dude, $6,500 for one of those is insane. Nobody's buying that. Now, I was thinking $2,500. You would get buyers at the $2,500 price.
Oh, you sell them all.
Yeah, you would exclude a lot of people, but you would get buyers. but they're not 65s.
The American-made Dragunov that the guys are making there.
What was that going to be? Also in the 7,000, 4,000. 4,000 is not bad at all.
That's acceptable. Yeah.
Yeah, for what it is compared to the.
Yeah.
I mean, the Chinese ones, the Tigers are going for freaking 10 grand right now. So,
Yeah.
Nambu Type 100 Nambu. If you go to Forgotten Weapons and go to his shorts, there's a company that's going to be producing Type 100 Nambu kits and semi-auto rifles.
Of all
but they're producing it in 9mm. So they're going to be using 9mm.
Of all the weird ass subguns in the world,
I know.
I mean, nobody, very few people.
That's Walter.
I've never seen a Type 100 Nambu before in person.
That's how loud Walter's phone has to be now for him to pay attention to it. It's got to have the end of the world tone. It has to have a bomb is about to explode tone going on. I think we did see Ian at the show.
He was in a suit, it looks like.
Yeah, I think. I'm trying to see. I don't think I did any video of him or anything like that, but I think when we were, I'll wait for Walter. I think when we were at the PSA booth, we saw him over there, and there was some stuff that we.
Did PSA have any? 50 cal. Did you guys get a look at that?
Yeah, there is the 50 cal. Let me see if I could probably, let me see, where did this PSA thing start here on my phone?
There was a 50 cal, there was the Voot or whatever it was called, which I'm not hot on.
Let me see if I can go into it here. So, yeah, this is probably the best way to do it. So this was from that booth. This is the bullpup they have in there.
Is that production ready?
Yeah, this is one of the things you could vote on. I think Walter.
Oh, they're voting. That's right.
It's like a whole voting thing going on of what you could do. There's some different variations on a Jackal. Let me see. I could scrub through this. The Ulcan, I think, is what this. What is it called? Yeah, it's a concept gun. The Ulcan. It's basically a bullpup that uses the Jackal upper part. So here's Walter.
Which the Jackal again is just an AR-180, a bullpup AR-180.
Yeah, it's a little bit heavy.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, from what I saw there, but it looks good. We'll see what happens. I guess this all comes down to the voting. Bullpups don't get a lot of love from the gun world.
I mean, it looks like things that already exist, so that maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe I'm just So is it like a dedicated lower that your upper could go on?
That you can make into a bullpup.
Okay.
What is this, Walter?
That's the Vuk, I think, right?
Yeah, this is the Vuk. Yes. This is the Vuk here. Walter complained about these little spots on here that are just for show. You can see him complaining.
About what?
There's
the imprints for the Y and the X.
Yeah,
that's for show because that's not necessary on a lower.
Yeah, so I don't know what the thing is with that.
That's stamped into an AK to reinforce the trigger and hammer pin holes. That's why they're there.
Yeah.
So they did it as a show.
All right, I'm back.
I don't think
so. That is a bunch of horse.
Here we go.
There he goes.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, the rifle, but when you do funny shit like that, it makes you look like a clown. As far as that's what I look like. So,
yeah, I have all of this, Patrick. I don't know how the audio is. Yeah,
clearly.
I mean, when you're machining things, you don't machine things just because some clown says it needs that.
I have a feeling it'll get removed in the final iteration.
Yeah. By the way, I think this modular shotgun's not a bad idea.
Kind of cool.
Not a bad idea. Could make me make Keg 12s again really easy. So, but I have to be able to purchase the parts at a reasonable price, and that's
the main thing.
That's the key.
Well, we could talk to someone that we know at PSA.
Then they got a 1022.
Yes, there is a 1022, which is right there.
Right there.
Yeah. And they're not the only ones doing their own 1022. I think
and-
that
Now
this one looks good.
That's being heavily gone after right now.
Yeah, Franklin Armory is doing it 1022 also, Patrick.
The patent must have expired recently or something because
There is
everybody's
no
doing
patent
it.
on that stuff. That's way long time ago.
Why did it take so long for people to adopt it? You think they would have attacked it years ago?
Well, Brownells did years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
there's a
right.
B-
They did
there's
have
a
the
BRN.
22 upgrade.
Yeah,
Everything like that is all people. 10 millimeter.
okay, here's the
Oh,
50.
God,
Here's the
that's come and
50.
gone.
Here's
Yeah,
the
well,
50.
okay. Well, what was your opinion on this? Since you're the 50 man.
Supposedly the gas system encompasses the barrel. That's like
Yeah.
a VZ 50, 52 or 54.
Encompass,
It's a
so it
German-
goes
the German-
around the barrel.
The Germans did it also. It wraps around the barrel and catches the gas, and the action bar, that like piston, runs on the barrel.
Yeah. So it's not a gas gun in the sense of like a gas tube. It is a what's that long? Is it like a long recoil action type of thing?
Probably, yeah. And I
recoil?
don't know if the barrel reciprocates or not. I don't know, but
I would imagine it has to.
there wasn't much info there.
Yeah, it was under glass. Yeah, as you
Yeah,
can
it
see,
was one of those that
under
it was
glass.
super super early.
Yeah,
So,
and it looks kind of big. It looked like really big.
Oh yeah, it looks
50
big
cal.
and heavy is what it looks like.
Yeah.
If they can bring it in under $4,000, people they will
Never
never
gonna
keep.
happen.
They'll
Never
they'll
gonna
never
happen.
produce enough of them. So
No,
yeah.
they'll never be able. They'll never do that.
I agree with you, but I think that's what people are hoping.
That's not a dagger.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That'll
Yeah.
be a 6 to 7 probably, at least.
I would like to see them.
What's a
out-
Barrett? What's a Barrett? Like entry level
Barrett's
Barrett.
10 to 12,
10?
Well,
So 5.
Barrett's 8 to 10 for a normal gun,
depending on what it is.
Yeah,
You want a
and-
semi-auto, obviously.
Yeah.
I would like to see them outcompete another Florida manufacturer who makes 50 cals, not Walter,
No,
obviously.
but if
that-
I would like to see that being competed. with.
I'm not worried about that because that's a whole nother class of gun. That's not a.
Yes.
That's not a. Yeah.
yeah,
But I know the other manufacturer is sitting at like 7,500, so I would like to see it compete
Yeah.
against that.
PSA's whole goal is to bring every gun to the masses.
I
So,
get that.
yeah.
But it's not a handgun.
No, it's not a
50 cal.
handgun. It's not.
50 cal is not for everybody. Trust me, it's not for.
It's a lot of steel that's going into it. A lot of steel.
Yeah, it's a lot of gun.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that do not, and I repeat, do not need a 50
Did
cal.
not have a 50 cal. Yeah.
Everybody
cannot
needs
operate-
a 50 cal.
I get that in theory,
Mm-hmm.
but in operation, no.
So what else?
Not
What
much-
else?
Yeah, what
PSA,
other
did they have
things?
anything else?
They had a 37 millimeter launcher there, which I'm all for 37 millimeter.
Oh, flare launchers. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I saw another company selling it's imported from Austria, and when you break it open, it pops to the side like an HK.
Oh, like an HK. Okay.
Yeah. They want $1,000 for that though.
Do you want to look at?
And that's a 37 mil flare
37.
launcher.
37.
Yeah. So hold on a second. This is what was at. This is Century
PSA?
Arms here.
Oh no, that's Century.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a Century gun. That's a pistol. Yeah. Oh, speaking
That's
of that, Patrick, Century
Yeah.
is going to start importing from MKE they call it the AP51 and the AP33, which
Those
is
are the
short barrel
5.56 and the
308
7.62?
short barrel gun.
Yeah. Okay. And they're
Uh,
pistolizing them. Oh God.
Oh yeah, I ordered 2 of them.
Oh God.
That thing's gonna get SBR or probably
trigger pack.
A trigger pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I saw those bad boys. Okay, this is DPMS now.
Yeah.
So we took a
DPMS,
look at
that's-
DPMS. Is this the
We
pussy
shot
hat?
that.
Cat. That's
We
the
shot
kitty
that
cat.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
And it might
that's
even
an-
be that exact one is the one we shot. I don't know.
This
When they
might.
came to visit.
Yeah, that was a while ago, so that might be improved. That's the Kitty Cat 300
Black.
AAC.
Okay. Yeah. So it might be a different actual.
Yeah.
different-
Let's see what else we got here.
Well, hey, Walter, DOE. What you think of
9mm.
the DOE?
I have the parts to do one. Most
Mm-hmm.
of them. I've got a 9mm Magwell, the Colt mag conversion. I ordered also too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have an upper with the bump on it. I got another one here. I think I have to find it. Where
This was cool.
I could pull my Colt out from downstairs. It is literally that with the different handguard on it.
Right. That hand, they're using a split handguard. The one I have is one piece.
Was it originally a one piece?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Do you guys know why that's going under H&R? Because what?
That was originally a product of Harrington and Richardson.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I think it was a Colt.
The DOE contract, Colt designed it, I believe, but Colt was busy producing M16s, so they didn't have the ability to produce them. So they got them under license with H&R to actually manufacture them.
Okay. All right. Well,
I watched the whole video on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna build one myself instead of spending.
If you got the parts, you should. They're horrible guns, but
they're not horrible.
I wonder how that would be.
My 9mm SMG sucks. It's awful.
Is yours a machine gun, Patrick?
Yeah. It's a 3-round burst machine gun. It's not fun. It's okay. The MP5 is better.
How is it with How is it suppressed?
Mine is whatever
even
Colt.
more horrible.
Mine whatever the one the Colt did was 1/2 36 or some weird shit like that. So I've never put a can on it.
Okay.
We got 12 seconds.
All right. We are going to take this break and be right back, and we'll have more footage from my phone.
For the really big
Shot
show
Show.
at Shot
Yeah.
Show.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point.
So out of I think I did so far 3 videos. One was a short for the Keltec.
Oh, just put out shorts as quick as you can.
Yeah,
People
that thing is like 20-something thousand views.
Yeah.
But I did put out a full video on the Keltec that's doing okay, where I got to ask my friend Andrew questions. What's up?
What was your numbers on your video? I'm just curious.
The full one?
Yeah.
I think it's like let me see. I can tell you right now.
I got 2,500 on mine.
On the short? Are we talking the short or?
I did my video where you recorded it.
Oh, okay. So my video is 13,000. The full video that I did at the show.
Well, you got more subs than me too. So.
Yeah, and
Shot Show was popular. It was a good media.
Yeah,
thing.
and the High Point video is like 4,500 views.
That's a talked about little gun right now. That Keltec. So.
Yeah, that PR-57.
Okay, you guys got to shoot it. You guys got to shoot it. What was the opinion on it? Because
it shoots great. I mean, recoil-wise, it's like hardly anything.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Long trigger pull, but you just have to like be aware.
You have to have a long trigger pull because there's no safety on it. There's no safety at all.
Basically, it's a double action revolver, but not a revolver. That's the idea.
Well,
where like if you
revolvers don't need safeties because they're big double action revolver triggers.
And in the video that I did with Andrew from Keltec, which shout out to him, he's really cool. And now he gets to work directly with the boss, which is like a dream job. He was telling Lola that now he works with Kellgren directly.
Wow, good for him. He's been there a long time though.
Andrew, yeah. He said he just started right before I started doing this. Because when I went years ago, if we go back now like 12 years or something like that, in my archives, I think I was the first person to do a factory tour of Keltec. Him and different people in his family are in there. But, when you load this, there's no chambering. Those things are right. It's like, it's right there ready to go. So
lightweight, high capacity,
stick it down in drawers.
Hardly any recoil.
Yeah. I was yelling at. I don't know if Hank could tell, but I was yelling at him during his video because I forgot what you said, but you're something like, "Oh yeah, I could use a magazine," and it's like internal. It's an internal box magazine. I was literally yelling, "Internal box magazine! Internal box magazine!"
Where was this in the short?
Your short or video, whatever you put out at, I watched. Yes.
Oh, yeah, but it was cool. Now, the one thing, because we saw Crump, and Crump was like, "Oh, I went to shoot it, and the slide came off." Okay. Here's the thing: you push that trigger forward, you disengage the slide.
Okay, so I saw that, and I actually, part of me, I was like, okay, that could be bad, but then the other part of me was like, that's actually kind of a cool takedown. Like, that's not
It is, and you have to positively push it. It clicks. What's that, Walt?
I saw somebody else's video where he launched the slide forward on the ground. I don't know if it was out shooting or if he was just messing with it, and next thing go, boom, flies
I think
out.
if you, especially in the desert with gloves on, yeah.
And
you
it
get your
comes
finger,
apart.
yeah.
It comes apart too, Patrick. There's pieces that come out of it.
Oh,
So
God.
it's-
Trying to find all that in the desert is probably real fun.
And then I was watching somebody did it, and they were fumbling trying to get it together, and it was like, this is not going very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But overall, it's cool. When it comes out, I will buy it
Overall,
and
the
use
was
it.
high.
Yeah. And for $3.99 that it's going to be, that's a
That's
five.
MSRP.
That's a throwaway 5.7.
Yeah, it is.
After it's out for a while, you'll be able to pick those things up probably for
$3.50.
$2.25.
Yeah.
Can
you imagine-
I would totally own one for that.
Do you remember when people were like that was their truck? Apocalypse.
5.7.
The FN 5.7 was their Apocalypse thing, but those are fuck all expensive.
$1,200. There ain't no.
Yeah.
I mean, right now you can get for that price. You can get 3 of the Tiases or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
This is pretty good.
I shot the Tias too. That thing works good too.
You did? Okay.
The
That was,
5.7 Tios?
5.7, yeah.
Tisos?
Did I shoot video of that, Walt? Was this it?
You know, I don't remember. I got to look through my stuff. But
Yeah, I
did
gotta
shoot
look
it.
through and see. So here, let me put this up. This is this is from High Point.
Yeah.
This is the
High Point pistols, right?
the High Point pistols. There is a video that we put up with them. I'm trying to think of who else hold on, I got some other video in here. Let's see.
That's at Camp Kawaka.
Let me follow. Okay, here we go. This is me following Walter through the hallways. Walter was on the move, by the way. Walter didn't want me slowing him down.
I can tell Walt's moving.
Oh, hey Patrick, look what's coming back.
What is?
Yeah.
When he gets done showing the moving.
Oh, check out these
Oh,
dogs.
look at the
Patrick.
dogs! That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
These dogs are so
they were-
cute.
Oh, that was adorable. I love that.
Look at this. This is ridiculous.
What's he showing off? Like goggles or glasses or something?
I think so. They're so cute.
Maybe harnesses.
Yeah, these are good dogs. Are these Malinois or what are these? I don't know.
Those look like Belgian Malinois.
Yeah, they're so awesome. I think. Let's see. I think I have some other. Let me see. What other?
Look what's coming back, Patrick.
What the hell is that?
Ooh, who's producing that? Now that has my.
Who do you think is? Take one guess.
Who would be?
It begins with a T and ends with K. Turks.
Oh, the Turks are bringing. Fuck, Walter! I will actually own one then.
You know
What is it? What is it?
That's a
Spaz.
Franchi Spaz
12.
12. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so and
That's
let me
clever.
All right,
Clever girl.
it's got that stupid hook on it,
The Turkish people.
which you're supposed to put your arm through.
Yes, it's
Well,
a brace.
if
It's the
you have
original brace.
If you have a manly arm,
Doesn't fit.
it's a POS.
No, the Spaz is one of those. It's along with the AR-180 that it is a bucket list item for me. They have become unreasonably expensive.
That sounds familiar to me. Was that a Russian shotgun?
No, Franchi, which is Italian. It's the shotgun that was in the most famous scene that I can think of was the dinosaur movie.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. The guy that go clever girl.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
Here's
cool.
the best one.
Oh, sweet.
And it's been in all sorts of video games. It's a cool gun. It never was super popular other than movies.
Okay. Well, the Turks are good at remaking shit.
It's cool because you can either semi-auto it or you can pump action it. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, check this out.
That's a Hank gun. I think that's a Hank Strange gun.
Yeah.
I was chatting with the fellow that does the gold plating. 24 karat gold plating.
It's actually
plating job minus the engraving stuff is like $1,000.
Yeah, Walter got a Connect for me, so I am going to get.
not that bad.
People just need to tell.
I ain't doing that.
What do you think I should get to dictatorize, Patrick?
It needs to be the most obnoxious AK ever. Really? Oh, man, we should test your black code and see if you should do a Draco. Dictator a Draco. Oh, y'all want to hear a funny? You want to hear a funny gun story? Gun sales. I was in a local hangout that I do some work for, and a customer comes in, and she wants to look at mini Draco. And
did she have a big booty?
Correct,
Okay.
rectum, yes.
All right, nice.
What color do you think she might have been, Mr. Hank Strange?
Chocolate.
She was chocolate.
Okay.
And she came in and had a look at a Draco, and then she was like, "What's the difference between a Draco Mini and a Draco Micro?" Well, here it is. Okay, I'll take the Mini. Paid, out the door. And the moment she left, all of us looked at each other, and I was like,
straw purchase.
That's straw purchase. 100% she's getting a straw purchase. She was very good about it. But
I mean, there's lots of black women shooters out there, but no black woman shooters walking into a gun store on her own to buy a freaking Draco.
Yeah, absolutely. All of us, when she was asking the differences, I was like, "Bitch, just pull out your cell phone and see what he texted you and told you to buy, because that's what you're doing right now."
No, she already knew. She was already, that's all part of the, what's the difference?
Yeah.
What do you think this could fit in my purse?
Total straw purchase.
How bad did they fuck her for that?
It was, I don't remember. It was expensive.
Because that's the stupidest fucking
What's the
thing
average
I've
price
ever
of a Draco? I don't know.
I think it's like $700 or something ridiculous.
Okay, the shorter the barrel you go, the more you get done.
Yeah,
well, the Draco it's just in too many rap songs.
It is.
It's just in too many rap songs. Like, didn't Travis Scott or someone say he took a Draco to England or something?
I think it was like $750. PSA has them for $799.
Oh my God.
How many of them are in gold? Not very many. Just saying.
No, I'm gonna want to. I don't know. Check this out.
From the show now.
Fuck about, and learn what for.
Learn what for. I like that a lot.
There's some good patches from there.
I think Columbia learned today about that.
Yes.
Hank and I, we were chatting about that one. I told you they were going to bend the knee real quick.
No, this literally happened to us in real time last night. I sent to Patrick and Walter, the Colombians are refusing to take their people back. And then we were all like, and obviously, Trump was like, and by the way, Trump was doing all that from the golf course. Because Trump saw that, he was on the golf course and he saw that and he was like, 25% tariff, and we'll double it tomorrow to 50. So
and no visas, no travel stuff, no.
Yeah. It's hilarious to me. Well, okay, so finish your story. We were talking about it, and all of us were like, they'll bend the knee.
I mean, I was telling these guys, I was like, you should probably stock up on your coffee.
With your coffee
but it's not going to take that long for these guys to give up. Everyone's going to want the American money.
What was it, 20 minutes? I found a tweet that said, they're bending the knee.
As soon as Trump said, 25%, and then it'll double tomorrow.
The thing that I think is hilarious is all of the people online that are, when they mention tariffs, they go, that's going to cost the American people so much money. Well, remember, you're the one having to pay for it. It's like, you don't seem to understand. It's a threat. It's a threat that they're never going to, it's never going to happen.
What are we getting from Argentina that we need so bad? Okay, Colombia.
Coffee's about it.
Actually, Argentina has a cool relationship because, what is that, Melee? What's the guy from Argentina that he's like? No, there's a.
He wasn't.
What country? What country is that guy from? Who's like Trump? There's a guy. He was at the inauguration.
Argentina. Argentina.
Yeah. That guy's reforming. Milieu, something like that. Yeah, he's reforming it. But Colombia, okay, we get coffee. We get
BBWs. Big booty lifts.
BBWs, yeah. Lots of cocaine.
Cocaine. Very little good things come out of Colombia.
Everyone in America will survive without Colombian coffee.
And then, the funniest part to me were all the people that were, this terrible that we're doing all this to them, and it's like, nobody's asking
No.
Why don't they?
What are they doing to us?
Why,
Yeah.
why don't they want to repatriate their citizens? They should love their citizens, aren't they?
Okay,
proud
so
to
the only people right now that the administration is going after is violent criminals.
currently, yes, yep,
Yeah. Why do we want those violent criminals in New York
know-
City or Chicago or LA or wherever they go get them from?
Anywhere.
But they
It
won't-
doesn't matter if
they
they're
won't
in
it-
Peoria.
the-
Doesn't matter.
The
Yeah.
media will not admit that it's violent criminals that are being deported currently. They are all boohoo,
Yeah.
whining, and crying about it being
Now-
Grandma Sally's aunt
Once
is getting
they get-
deported, or whatever.
Once they get done with the criminals, then it's on to the other business.
Yeah.
Which
But-
are also criminals,
Oh,
by
let me
the way.
let me make a comment about tariffs, my friend, youngling over there that said, "Who gives a fuck?" That
Who said who gives a
affects me when
Oh.
when they put tariffs on metal imports and stuff. The American companies, guess what? We're going to raise
Prices go
our prices
up.
too big, and it costs like
Yes.
my friend Mike. You know, everybody knows Mike. You know. Over in Poland, when he's been over there traveling, metal's a third of what it is here.
Yes, yeah. There's a problem with that, but
So it
it's
makes
not.
us uncompetitive, actually.
But it's not going to happen necessarily, is what I'm saying.
Um,
I don't think anybody's going to call his bluff.
So what if they do? I mean, listen, if things get expensive enough here in America, we will just figure out how to make it. What cannot be made in America? We could grow coffee here if we got to get coffee. We've got steel here. We got steel. Right now there's a whole thing going on with the steel. That a Japanese company is trying to buy American Steel, what is it, American Steel Works or whatever that company. US Steel.
Shouldn't be allowed.
So we have a lot of resources here. A lot of them we don't use. I had this conversation with Lola even before the elections or the inauguration, that everything could be made in America, but we don't do it because shit is so cheap. So
cheap.
For sure, people will suffer temporarily over things, but we'll work it out. What's up?
It's not cheap, Walter. What is that? Where you're getting at? What are you saying?
There's a couple of reasons we don't do it here. One of them's with three-letter agencies.
Yes, three-letter agencies is a big
And
problem.
You've
EPA
let
is
the
the biggest.
you've let the three-letter agencies run wild
Yes.
because of the left. The environment is clean now.
Yeah.
When I was growing
Also,
up-
unions
when
put
I
a lot of
when I
cost
was
into things.
Yeah, that too. When I was a kid, things were dirty. Things are not dirty now. Things are clean now, and by increasing
No company's trying to manufacture shit in a dirty way.
well,
Not deliberately.
There's already regulations in place. It's like coal. To use a coal-powered power plant, they have to scrub the air and do all that stuff. It's not dirty like in the old days. It's not. This is not a Chinese power plant to see.
Correct.
You know, coal. We have 300-400 years worth of coal. Come on, man.
We've got the equivalent of Saudi Arabia when it comes to natural gas and propane.
And oil
Yeah.
actually too.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to stop this. Well, I don't want it off my coast like they do here in Florida.
Everyone's worried about things. Like, for example, our phones. These might get real expensive under this stuff. Guess what? You'll survive.
here.
You'll survive with your phone. You'll survive with your phone
You
until
don't-
American company makes phones here.
You don't need a new phone every 6 months.
No. You don't need it. So I know a lot of this is going to go to cars. You don't need to buy cars and I'm talking my own book here. I've switched my car like every 3 months in the past.
You're a car whore.
I'm over it. I've matured. The Lord Jesus saved me from my roving eyes.
Yeah.
My roving eyes.
Look, you can still buy a new car every year, but you don't need all this
Teslas are made right here. I'm just saying.
highfalutin
Not you have to buy
garbage
that.
that they shove in the cars when you don't really want / need, but you take it anyways because you don't have any choice.
I want the goddamn.
You want the Chinese car. Or the
I want the Toyota that I
the
sent you
Toyota.
guys.
Where do you think that's getting made? That's not getting made in Japan. That's getting made in China.
It's made here. Most of them are
That
made
was made in
here.
Japan. Those are Japanese, 100%.
Which ones from Toyota?
The Land Cruiser Series 70 heavy duty or whatever. Absolutely Japanese.
I have to look
That
that
was the
up.
one that I fucking want so bad.
I think okay, we got to look that up because the only thing they make in Japan is the 4Runner, which you already have one.
Yeah, and I would buy another.
No, I think you're wrong on that. But
Okay, let's look it up. Go ahead. I'll look it up.
where's the Hilux made? The foreign Hiluxes. We don't have a Hilux here.
We're talking about the cheaper version of the Land Cruiser or the Hilux, right?
I'm talking what the rest of the world gets. The rest of the world don't get reverse cameras and, butt warmers and all that
Japan,
stuff.
they're made in Japan at the Tara, Hino, and Yashiwara plants. That's where the Land Cruisers are made.
No. I don't know what you got there, but this is what the
Hilux.
Yeah, the Toyota Hilux is manufactured in Thailand.
Okay.
Toyota moved production of the Hilux from Japan to Thailand in 2004. Before you were even born, Patrick.
Because they couldn't. They can't afford their own labor rates. That's why.
Patrick wishes he was that young. He was born like you were born. Let's see. You were born almost 15 years before that, right?
Yes, literally yes.
Okay, so wait, hold on.
Land Cruisers are built in Japan still.
Okay, so the Land Cruiser. Hold on. Yeah, but what is that? What is that particular one that we're all? Because we're not talking about the expensive Land Cruiser.
Here's the ones that are built in Japan: the Yaris, the FJ Cruiser, the Land Cruiser, the Prius, the 4Runner, and the Venza. Those are the ones that are currently built in Japan. We probably also make some of those, like the Prius, and maybe one other in the U.S. as well. But those are the ones that they're making.
Yeah, we make the Toyota Tundra and the Toyota. What's the other one? Tacoma are made here in America. They're built here, at least assembled.
They don't sell those anywhere else. That's why they make them here.
Yeah, but these so these awesome ones are made in Japan.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com.
Don't forget.
But that's not the name of that cheap Toyota pickup truck that we were talking about.
The no. Those.
That's made in Mexico.
That is, that I think is made in Mexico, like Walter's talking about.
I think somewhere.
Because isn't that this one? Hold on.
Yes, I made Mexico, ladies.
How did this go to Patrick? I don't
NS 3000, something like that, or NS 300, or
this thing. And he's flexing. This thing.
What's it called though? IMV0?
No, that can't be the name. What is the name of this thing?
NV 300, NV 3000. What is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the IMV0. Toyota 2024 Toyota IMV0.
IMV0. Okay, so let's see. Where's that made?
That is made in Thailand in the Samrong plant.
Ah. Okay, so Nissan
will produce the model at the...
Also made in Thailand. Okay.
It's Thais. The ladyboys can produce my cars. I'm all right with it.
No,
the Thai people are cool. I got no problem with Thailand.
I don't give two where it's made, as long as it's decent quality.
China.
Well, first of all, it looks badass. Made in Thailand, designed to be an affordable option for developing markets at a starting price of $10,000. Oh my god! Can you imagine? Like $10,000.
It has 4-wheel drive. It has
a freaking side by side costs more than $10,000 brand new.
Yeah. There are some shitty motorcycles that are way more than 10,000.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, that won't be $10,000.
No, even still. But yeah, I would own one.
The cheap Nissan that they're talking about is going to be, I think, in the 20,000 range, and
I think it will sell.
Realistic. Yep. The Nissan will sell as fast as they can.
Do you think Nissan is actually making it far enough Well, who's Nissan supposed to merge with? Honda?
Well, that's the talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Nissan.
Honda was going to buy him because they're
Nissan has lots of problems, but remember I've talked about this before. This goes way back to their CEO, who they literally set up to get arrested. Carlos Ghosn.
Yeah. We talked about that.
That was the beginning of the end of frickin' Nissan, and it showed all the corruption and stuff like that Nissan was up to. That they set their own CEO up. They told him, "Oh, come back to Japan. We just want to talk to you."
Yeah, then they wanted to try to throw him in prison, and he escaped to Germany, didn't he?
Yeah, they had him locked up, but I think he was on house arrest, and he got some like special ops guys to sneak him out in a like a big suitcase or some kind of cargo thing. Got him out of the country, and I think now he lives. Where is it? In Germany? You said?
I think he was in Germany.
Yeah, crazy.
And
crazy.
I thought they have had multiple attempts on him as well in Germany. Like spies have tried to kill him while he was there.
They've definitely hacked his computers and all that kind of stuff. So Nissan, don't be surprised Nissan going out of business. And I'm not saying they make bad stuff, but
You know
they
what?
were run
by the way,
by bad
all
people.
the Japanese car companies are corrupt. All of them, including Toyota.
I don't give two fucks. I'll still order one. So
Yeah.
I watched a really interesting video about business, the higher up business. Oh, it wasn't Japan, it was Korea. The higher up businesses in Korea are run by families, and it is like the mob. Like Samsung can basically dictate to the government what they want to do. And
but Japan is very similar with that when it comes to...
And I think Japan's kind of the same. Yeah. It was nuts. I watched the whole thing on that.
Yeah. But, very, very cool.
Well.
Very cool. Japan needs to make some bullpups. Shout out to Flying Rich.
Japanese firearms have always sucked.
Flying Rich says, yo. Mm-hmm.
Something that could happen in the future, speaking of bullpups, the Brits are talking about replacing the SA-80.
Send us the parts kits, my man. Send us the parts.
Yeah, there you go.
Never going to happen.
Oh, you know what would be awesome? Can I dictatorize a SA-80?
You need to go right to a good horse whipping if you do something.
Right straight to jail.
Like the first time we get SA-80s in America, dictatorize it. I'll buy two, Walt. I'll keep one original flavor.
I'd love to see some parts kits come in for that. I'd love to own an SA-80. They're neat.
Never, the L1A1, the British L1A1, the standard rifle for the Brits was semi-auto. Those could have all been imported. And at the time, there was no ban on those either. They could have all been imported, but the Brits decided to cut them up.
That's why I'm wondering why they... I don't know that they would do it this time either. Like,
if we get a Grosjean up in here, I'll dictatorize that.
You're gonna have to get a miracle to get a Grosjean up in here. So.
I thought Patrick has been saying that there's ways that we will be able to get Grosjeans from Ukraine.
Yeah, once Ukraine calms down, we might be able to find a couple of them.
Yeah, you might be able to find them, but you're going to have to.
Trump is president.
I'll wipe the blood off of them if I can get one in the country.
Oh, I don't. You know me. I already did that once. I don't care about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to go back to some? Do we want to go back to some?
Not my blood, guys.
No, of course. Yeah. Walter's not wiping his own blood.
I wiped my own blood off of plenty of guns. Not brain matter.
This we know, Patrick. Look at this. This is a beautiful gun. This is a gun right here that I could dictatorize right there. Oh,
you could. That looks like a...
Okay, let me tell you about that dictator gun that you saw there. Mm-hmm. It had aluminum handguards that were machined for it because you can't plate wood. So
that's an underfolder Yugo? It looks like a Yugo with it.
Zastava.
Okay, this is Zastava.
Oh, by the way, I want to buy one of these. This is at IWI.
Why?
I want one.
I know. I can't get him away from that. He just
I want to buy one.
Terrible gun.
Make it a machine gun. It'll just go zip. Just go grip like that. That'll be awesome.
Horrible thing.
No. I don't know why this is upside down. I don't even understand why that's upside down.
I don't know what that is.
This is the Masada.
Masada 95. Okay, so that's IWI as well.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's $500. No. Hold on. No, this one is $500.
Slim right there. Oh, you missed it. I saw the price. It was $4 something?
Yes.
I think
this
so.
one $499.
Yeah, you can get better deal. You can get better deals on those guns.
I think it's a metal frame, so that's why the price is what it is, I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe, yeah.
And then let's see here.
Rich is
I think I showed this one already.
Oh, the other one, Walt, that we haven't talked about from PSA. If they bring it in on 1,500 and below, I'm getting me a T48 FAL.
Is that supposed to be a thing?
You know, I saw that was the prototype for the when the Americans were trying to pick a rifle. They had the FN T48, which was the FAL, and then they had the M14, and the stupid FUD that was in charge of that stuff insisted on the M14 and neutered our troops with the M14, which is not the best.
It was a bad decision all around.
It was all,
the FAL was a better gun.
It was all due to one person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rich, by the way, is saying he's still in bed. He says, when is Trump getting us AK ammo?
All right, well, you know what? Master Trump, all he has to do is sign a couple executive orders, ditching some of the other executive orders from other presidents.
Yes, the import bans would go away.
And they would go away in a stroke of a pen.
Yep.
Mm.
Is he going to do that?
Don't know.
No, I'm not going to say don't know.
You're going to say no? Oh, okay.
No, it ain't going to happen.
Okay. Maybe a JD Vance will do it.
What were you saying?
Before
that came up, what were you saying about the T48? You're not excited about it? I thought it looked cool.
Oh, no. I saw it sitting there. It's all wood. I like the way it looks. I don't think it's going to be a quite
sub 2,000.
That's going to be a $2,500 gun.
I have a feeling that's as well, and I'll probably have to save up and get one anyways. But I was hoping it'd be under $2,000. It's beautiful.
It's just an FAL.
Yeah, but it's a T48 FAL that's really cool.
If it's Palmetto State Army, unless they have some special, they're not going to make. They'll probably sell the wood later on. So
that is true.
If they have
you're talking DSA FALs are $1,400 already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easy.
So put a little bit more, get the wood furniture. We'll see what it comes in at. It's all going to depend on price.
I like the look of it. No, don't get me wrong. I like the look of it. But I don't know. I saw it sitting there, and I was like, what the heck is this thing? I didn't ask about it. I just kind of blew it off. And so.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
DSA carbine?
Yeah, hold on. I got to switch over. Hold on. Let's switch over. Oh, there's the SHOT Show sign with all of us trying to get all up into the SHOT Show sign here. Let me... By the way, right here, I was starting to get really sick.
Is that when you know you're feeling it?
Yes.
Well, because in the hallway, that's what.
Yeah, so what happened was, I guess from talking and everything all week at the Tampa show, which was fun, but it was a lot of talking and dealing with people and stuff like that.
The thing I hear is FAL coming out. Is this the ugly bird or is this a nice one? No, this is a nice one.
No, this is the DSA gun that I have, which is a carbine.
Oh, this is the one that was a fun, never picked up or something like that.
No, this one I bought at auction actually.
That's the auction one.
I bought this for $1,200.
That's not bad. Not bad for a nice DSA for a shorty DSA.
That's a good price for that gun. I was actually shocked when I got it for that price.
Have we shot that thing? Probably.
I think I have.
I had it up there when I was swapping out lowers with them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I shot it.
With this beauty right here.
There it is. Oh, I was on the Shooting in the Woods podcast last week, and I got to see his baby poop that he did. Joe did his baby.
Oh wait, Joe did his own.
High point. He did his high point.
Oh, yes. He did his high point baby poop.
He did a high point baby poop. It looks fantastic.
It does. Oh, cool.
It looks so good.
Yeah, you should. When we were talking to Joe, we were talking to
what's his name?
Mike at High Point. Was it Mike?
Dave.
Dave from High Point.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
He was like, he liked it. You could tell he liked it, but he's like, and then Joe says, "Oh, what is DSA going? I mean, when is High Point going to come out with a Rhodesian baby poop?" And he's like, "I don't
probably
think that's
never." Well, the quality of the graphics they're putting on the guns, I can tell you, Patrick, is actually really good. We were looking at the pistols and the carbine and everything. The graphics that they're putting on there has gotten better. It looks great.
Are they what's that, hydro dipped or something? What are they doing?
I don't know. Good question, Walt.
No,
I know they had some matte finishes and things like that. It looked really good.
yeah, the
It looked
camera
really
jobs,
good.
The camera jobs are good. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing a good job with that. So maybe they don't want to go the baby poop direction, but
I think they don't want to be politically involved in baby poop.
yeah. Well, that's also
Their customer base, part of it is might get upset.
And also Charles Brown, who owns it, like he's good. He's one of the reformers trying to take back over the NRA.
Really?
So that's in that video that I did. You were in that video, Walt. But when we went to the back, the guy from High Point, his name is Charles Brown, and he says that he's trying to, there's several people who are trying to take back over the NRA. Yeah, I'll get him to come on and we could talk about that. Yeah, it's a tough road ahead.
You're dealing with a lot of FUDs.
There's a lot of FUDs out there trying to do it. Flying Red says, "Did you talk about PSA Barrett at home?"
Yes.
The 50,
Yeah, we already talked about that. Yep.
Yeah, we did talk about it. Yes.
What
A
else?
little bit.
I just
What
heard
else did I see?
Chromie screaming.
He's downstairs. They're watching TV.
Oh.
What
Yeah,
else did I see?
what was the other big thing? Oh, you know what? I saw that VSO did a video where he showed a handgun suppressor, but it doesn't go on. It doesn't have to get screwed into the back. Did you guys see that? It didn't.
Yeah,
have
it
to get
attaches.
screwed into.
It attaches underneath to the
Pick rail?
pick
Yeah,
rail, to the bottom rail. Yep.
Yeah, that was interesting. And then you
And,
don't need what is that device called again? The
Nielsen device,
Nielsen.
the booster, and you don't need a threaded barrel as well. You can just put it on.
That was interesting.
So
It's cool.
It's the barrel's moving inside of the can then.
Yep, there are some drawbacks. You're not going to get quote unquote maximum suppression, but I don't think it's designed for that. It's not designed for your.
It looks
the guys
somewhat. It looks somewhat like that 9mm one that Silencer Co. did. Remember, I have one somewhere.
Yeah, it's big and square. I think it's more for the professional than it is for the enthusiast who wants super quiet stuff. Because it's easy to take your Glock out and, we need a can, click, and it's on. I think that's the thought behind it. I would love to try one. I think they're cool. I would own one just because it's neat.
Yep. Go ahead, Walt. Did
No, I
you
was gonna
see
say,
any other?
I didn't see that, but I think the whole point of it is just to lower the level down to where it's not so punishing.
Basically, yeah. I think that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Let me see. I've got some more pictures here that I could share with people.
Oh, yeah. Look at
everybody.
that. Look at that picture over there.
Yeah. Now check this out.
Oh,
this is
I saw
What
that. I
Fuck.
saw that. I saw
God,
that.
how did you did you have to change your underwear after going
even
there?
I don't think this looks good. Even I don't think that looks good.
No. There's
Oh my god.
no.
Yeah.
Well,
that.
That they should,
And then Walter sent me video of it.
They needed to do something with the stock to accent the gold.
Yeah, you got to somehow. Yeah.
Should have been black stock.
Now, do you guys want to see the? Check this out. This is the Trump 47.
The one
This-
that you're not allowed to touch at the whatchamacallit booth?
Yeah, at Cabot Guns.
Yep, there's always something in there that nobody can touch, huh?
By the way, Walter and I went over there, and I know what is his name? Is it Robert Bianchin? I think so. First of all, I called him Anthony. So
That's great.
yeah, he's probably. But Lola knew his name. So
That's
so
why you
let me-
don't say anything. You just go, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
there you go.
I don't know. My brain said, "Oh, Anthony," and then Lola came up and go, "Oh, how you doing, Robert?" And I was like, "Oh, dang
If
it."
I don't know somebody's name, I don't play the name game.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything.
But
at all.
now let me just say this, Patrick. Now you could tell me. Let's just let this loop. So they did 47 of these Trump 47 guns. Okay. 47 of them. How much do you think they're selling them for?
Is it how thick is the plating? Is it? It's obviously not solid gold.
I don't know all the answers to that because he wasn't in the mood, like I said. So just
You
guess.
called him by the wrong name. even with plating, I'm thinking they got to be at least like 15 grand or something.
Oh, go home.
30 grand.
30, okay.
And they sold out all 47. How much money is that? How many millions? They sold out all 47 of them at the show. Because I was going to try to... if there was...
$1,410,000.
Yeah, if there was one left, me and Walter were going to go half-seas on it.
Split that, okay.
Yeah, buy it, and then try to get Trump to sign it. Because it'll be even more valuable at that point.
I don't know how you're going to do that.
Yeah, we'll find out a way. We'll find a way. I don't think the Secret Service is going to stop us from approaching him. But yeah, anyway, it did look good. It looked good.
I know how to get to him. I can talk to Trump. Crumpy. I know Crumpy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe Crumpet let us in there. And then here's one last...
He does have a contact, actually. So.
Yeah. So check this out. I found a van at SHOT Show. A Sprinter van. Was on the floor. Look at how it's set up. Like an office. This is amazing. I'm going to put this short... I'm going to put this short out.
Amazing.
I'm gonna put this on Stranger Palooza. It's gonna blow up. I promise you.
If that's amazing, I want to see spectacular.
This is Sprinter. This is.
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's the bukkake table. That's where all the Japanese men sit around and watch a naked lady or eat sushi off a naked lady. Turcanelli, the M4 Turcanelli. How much were those? How much do those typically go for? That's a Walter question.
They started about $350.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I spoke to the people at that booth with that van. Ballers. The guy's a baller.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I ordered my Bentley." My he was like, yeah, baller from California.
I don't know that California. I like people like that. In fact, I know that I dislike people that are like that.
What's wrong? What's wrong with them being ballers? I don't think.
I don't like when people. I ordered my Bentley to do blah blah blah. Okay, nice to talk to you. I'll talk to you later.
Real ballers don't go around saying what.
Yeah, they don't talk shit.
Because it doesn't mean anything to them, really.
Well, we were talking cars, and he was talking about like different. He's into that generally. Like I think we had the discussion. He's a gun guy, car guy. I like that. That's in my realm. I'm a gun guy, car guy, watch guy. So it's all good stuff. You got to flex every now and then. But yeah, that Sprinter, I've never seen something like that where it's just like a office built up in the back there. We're going to take a break. Coming right back.
The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com.
All right, let's see.
I have a G-Force, I have a Panzer, and I think it's a Panzer, and then Century Arms is going to start selling those shotguns too. So.
And they all have to come out of the same factory, I imagine.
There's I think there's 3 or 4 manufacturers over there of shotguns
in Turkey.
So yeah, there's probably more than that, but I think 3 or 4 that make the Benelli type guns. So. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Other than those AK style, is anyone putting out, are there any Turkish bullpups that go out? The Turkish need to do, I only see the AK style ones, the bullpups.
I have a flyer that I brought back from the show. There's a G3 styled shotgun. And when you flip the page and look at it, because that's a damn HK G3 or whatever. No, it's a Turkish shotgun that looks like one. You've seen the scars that the shotguns that look like scars?
No.
Oh, there's a scar look.
I have not seen that. No.
I've
seen the 22 scars. I think I have a 22 scar actually.
No,
we need to do another 22 video. We need to do another big 22 video. Like this right here is a 22. The CP33. Oh, 22.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, all 22. We need to do another one of these. Yeah. Let me see. I have one final picture. If this is, I don't know. I might find some more pictures, but let's show this. I don't know. There we go. Here we go. Check this out.
Oh, the stem part.
Look
Man,
at
you should
that.
have unfolded your arms, man. You
Yeah,
got
I like
stem
that shirt.
parts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I passed those on to all the local bros.
Stem parts.
We've had them for quite a while, actually. What happened was the first time I tried one on, I tried an XL on, and they're like a size small for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a large, you got to wear an extra large. And so once I put the 2X on and I washed it, it worked fine.
Check this out. Here's another picture.
Yep, they're the boys.
Yep. That's myself, John, Crumpy, and Flying Rich, and Walt.
Well, and that awesome Trump hat. Yeah.
There you go. Can we even see the detail? There you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Everybody was.
Yeah, so I guess
know.
Rich got sick, but that wasn't me.
Um,
We only briefly saw Rich.
I don't know if it's for public consumption, but something else happened to him when he got back. So I don't know if I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, don't talk about it.
Did you hear about that?
No. I haven't heard about anything.
Who got in trouble? Which of them got in
No,
trouble?
he didn't get.
Flying Rich?
He didn't get in trouble. He just got violated, so to speak, at the airport. So
Oh God.
his car did.
Oh, his car?
No.
Oh, my God. The one that he
And
owed.
that's all I. That's all I.
He'll tell us.
I'll tell you.
All right, let me
Yeah.
text him now. Anyways, we'll
driving?
keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. What airport did he fly out of?
I think it was Fort Lauderdale. I think, or Palm Beach, or something. Fort Lauderdale, probably. No, he flew over to Orlando. Excuse me, Orlando.
Rich says you can share.
His
He
car
also
got
says
broken
thank
in.
for the shirt.
Got broken
Oh,
into.
he's
What?
welcome.
What got stolen? Anything?
There's one of his pistols.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Well, you don't. That's why you
I guess they go around. There's some electronic device. You just go beeping through the parking lot until something opens.
Damn it.
That's so shitty. That's such a shitty feeling.
Yeah.
Nothing broken. Nothing. The windows broken or anything. And then supposedly, what I was told, that the police didn't even want to do any paperwork on it.
Why?
No, they have to. You need to.
Yeah, they have to.
100%.
Yeah.
You need a paper trail because once they find it, I want it back. You know.
Well, if it turns up at a crime scene too, you know.
Yes, if it turns up at a crime scene, I want my gun back. I don't care who it killed.
Well,
I'm sorry to
you
say
don't
that, but I want my gun back.
Is this a traditional gun? Or is this
was
a...
3D
Oh no,
printed.
this is not a ghosty. It wasn't.
Oh, okay. All right.
It wasn't Casper the Friendly Ghost, though.
I don't know what a
Damn it.
6365
Traditional. Yes, it was a male or a female gun. That's all they have.
What does it
One or the
identify?
other.
What does it
365
identify
his,
as?
his 365 got stolen, I think is what he said.
Oh, my God.
His P365, which is, that's, unfortunately, that's absolutely going to turn up at a crime scene because that's the type of thing that they'll shove down their pants.
Yeah.
And then it's going to stink like, I won't
Yeah.
go there.
Like butt crack.
Patrick, you missed it. I don't know if you need a new pair of gloves, but they were giving away gloves.
Oh yeah.
There was a company
love
giving
their
away... They were giving gloves to everyone who came to media day on the range.
That's awesome. Does it have their
Until
logo
they
or something
ran-
on
until
it?
they ran out.
This company, Ironclad, I don't have my pair right
Are
in
they
front
nice?
of me. Oh, they're nice.
Hang on just
Awesome.
a minute.
Hold on. Walter's
Walter-
got a pair. I want to see.
Yeah,
these
Walter's
bad
going to
boys.
go get a pair, but they're from Ironclad. Yeah, really nice gloves. You know, and yeah. That's one of the cool
What are
things
they?
about...
They're shooting gloves? Is that what they were trying to
Yeah, and they're the kind that you can still...
touch through, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you could touch it like
Touch your cell phone.
phone screens and stuff, yeah.
That's cool. I'm on
That
board.
was cool. Yeah, that was cool. I'm trying to see what other guns.
One pair for me,
There you go.
and a pair for the missus.
Yeah, mine are
Very
brown.
nice.
I don't know where they are, but I got a brown set, a flat.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're nice gloves for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, there's always some good freebies like that at.
Yeah, they had they were handing out as you walked in Walker earmuffs.
Yeah, earmuffs.
And they weren't handing them to you. You could grab as many as you want off the table almost. So I got a pair. Peggy got a pair. Then I grabbed an extra pair.
That goes to show that those things must cost them very little to produce because they're all produced overseas, obviously.
Yeah.
They must cost them next to nothing.
It's good advertising, I'll tell you that, for Ironclad.
It's a great thing. I'm not. I'd love to. I would love to get a pair, but
and you would
maybe
recognize.
Maybe next.
You would recognize this since you're Tamponian.
It's a
Let's see if I can grab this way.
Chilean flamenco.
Check it out. Do you know where this is?
That's Tampa Airport, isn't it?
Yep, Tampa Airport. There you go. I'll have to take a picture with that.
Chilean, by the way.
That's a Chilean flamingo.
There are two types. There's a Caribbean and a Chilean. That is a Chilean flamingo.
Oh,
I used to work with two Chilean flamingos.
Okay.
And that was very long ago.
Yeah. And we were talking about the Chinese earlier. Now, one thing I'm into the Chinese astrology. So I'm always like, knowing, like, so in other words, what year it is. Like, this is the year of the snake.
Year of the, yep.
So check it out. This is the statue.
Where's the head?
There we go.
Cut
Hold
the
on.
head off.
Hold on. I got to go back. There we go. There we go. So they always have a statue out in Vegas for whatever year it is. The year of the whatever it may be. So this is the this is the year of the snake. So I don't know. I find all that stuff like I don't necessarily believe in it, but I think it's interesting. So always looking into it. The Chinese astrology is older than the regular Western astrology.
Hank, they also eat like cow dick because it makes you like virile or something. Like I don't. Yeah.
They're not the only ones.
It's right.
They're not the only. They're not the only. They're not the only ones that do that. Some people eat conch penises.
Some people,
like I was talking to Rod Mills today about this.
Conch penis. Yeah.
No, not about the conch penis, but I was talking because Rod Mills called me to see what was up with me. But he was complaining about, his Facebook, that there's all these black people on there giving him a hard time because of Trump.
I love going onto his I'm not kidding when I say this. I love going onto his Facebook comments because the people on there are fucking nuts. They're insane. Well, there are some of them on there that still think that the black guy would have been a better governor than DeSantis.
Yeah, they're crazy.
The homosexual that goes out with strange men and fucks in a hotel room.
But right now they're mad. They're mad at him because of the whole deportation thing. Why?
Why are they mad? I don't. What does that have to do with anything black related?
Can I have one rant?
Sure.
You know what one race of people are hurt the most by this shit?
Black people.
Yes, absolutely.
The black folk, because they're taking jobs away from them. They're taking housing away from them. Mm-hmm. Their car insurance costs more. Everything costs more.
They're taking away the welfare, the Obama money, all of that stuff.
Whatever you want to do, they don't
everything.
take it away from me. They take it away from the people of some of the lower ends of the spectrum. But they're too fucking stupid to realize it. And I want to be. That's the god awful truth, Patrick.
But I've seen there's a lot of people I've seen from Chicago, for example, black people that are happy that they're going there and dragging those guys
they
out.
Are. Well, first thing,
because
when you're running your drug business, if you get the Colombians and the Guatemalans out of the way, you got more money to make. So they're going to be more happy.
They turned that one.
Also, those people don't give a shit. Like at the end of the day, a lot of these people coming in the country don't give a shit.
They're not here to be a citizen. Yeah. They're not here to do good deeds.
They don't give a shit about America.
They're here to steal your shit.
I never understand, like, black people in America when, like, this is what you got. If you want to go back to Africa somewhere, if you can figure it all out, go there. Have a good time. I lived over there before. Walter, Peggy, and Lolo are making fun of me for that on this trip. that I lived in Nigeria. They had a good old laugh at me.
We all looked at our genetic makeup and the DNA stuff.
Yeah.
And we just had a couple laughs about it.
Yeah. So you know what happened, Patrick? We went to the hotel we were all staying in, and there was this Nigerian girl there. I could tell that she was Nigerian because of her name and everything. And Walter and Peggy and Lola would just like roll it. I could tell. I didn't even have to look behind me. I know they were rolling their eyes and all that kind of stuff.
She had these big ass long nails. She was super. She was super nice because she's trying to sell you something.
Right. Yeah, which we refused to do.
Smiling and all that stuff, and it's the typical sales thing, I mean.
But listen.
But she told us to go to the shittiest restaurant in Las Vegas. So
oh my God.
Yeah. Can I tell that story?
Go ahead.
So she goes to the restaurant down to Ellis Island Casino.
By the way, it was literally in Las Vegas, 1:00 in the morning.
Okay, we got in. Me and Peggy got in around 10. Got to the room. They got in around 11. We waited till they got there. We went back and forth about eating. We ended up going down to this Ellis Island place, and
we walked in Las Vegas at night. It was like 30 degrees outside. We are walking. I think we walked about 5 miles.
No,
bunch of homeless people.
5 miles. You're crazy.
It was 5 miles.
No, it wasn't. But anyways,
sure.
we get to Ellis Island. We go inside. It's
this place is called Ellis Island. It is the most hood place I've been in since I've been in the hood. And Walter, Peggy, and Lola sit down and get a freaking menu, and I was like, "You guys aren't seriously going to do this, are you?"
He says this. He goes like this, and you ever seen Hank when he's disgusted? He goes, "There's nothing here for me."
Ellis Island Casino and Brewery?
It is horrible, Patrick. Bad place.
Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go. There's nothing here for me.
They were actually going to eat there. It is so hood. It is so. It is so ghetto ass.
The menu was very limited.
This is one of the cheapest ghetto asses place. Not even Flying Rich would go in this place. I promise
Ellis
you.
Island. Did it have big green letters across the top that said Ellis Island?
I don't know, but it ruined the whole idea of Ellis Island for me.
All right, so after that, we got a Uber and we went to the Venetian.
Yeah. We got a luxury Uber.
We went to Grand Lux.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had a real meal. By the time we got back, it was 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Vegas time. So that means
so it's like 5 our time.
Yeah. And then we went to media day the next day.
Oh, y'all had to be so.
I woke up like at 6:30 because that's the whole time thing,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh well, what are you gonna do?
Walter was ready. We got on the bus, but it was cool. I haven't been on that bus for a long time because I don't do the bus unless I have to.
I saw y'all making fun of each other like your old school chums.
What happens when you get on the bus? You see people, you talk to people.
Yep.
That's what you're there for, to jam and talk, and you enjoy the fuck out of that stuff. You like talking.
It looked very fun.
He likes talking shit with people and everything, so...
Yeah. Yeah, those people on the bus that I knew, yeah.
Yeah, we rode the bus with the poors, and they're not the poors, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, no.
The bus
all those gun guys are ballers.
That fucking bus driver, she was terrible.
Yeah, I don't think she knew how to shift.
She was on the brakes when you're coming to brake a big truck at a stop sign, you gradually, but she'd hit it off.
Yes.
On, off. And you're sitting there in the bus going like this. Coming back, we had a driver that knew what he was doing. Smooth as silk, baby. Smooth as silk.
Yeah. It was cool. I'm glad I went out there. There's a bunch of companies that, like the Franklin Armory guys, don't believe we were there. But it was so crowded, Patrick. Like all the places we wanted to go shoot was so crowded. And you can only go in one way and then come out one way. And then it was all packed in there. And then trying to shoot a gun and do video and all that was ridiculous.
Windy and cold and, yeah.
Yeah. Sand. I could taste the sand. Oh, there we go. There's Chromie.
What's he doing?
Look.
Troubles at the building. Let me see. I'll go full screen. Hold on. I'll go full screen on Chromie here. Boom. There we go.
Who's that?
Look at that boy. He's a good-looking boy.
Yeah.
Can you say hi?
You number one.
There you go. He's doing hi to us.
Good job.
There you go, Chromie. What's up?
All right. Yeah.
You ready for a bath? Ready to go take a bath? Okay, go take a bath.
Oh, it's bath time.
You going? I'm coming after you, Strange. I'm coming after you.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this coming weekend. By mentioning that, I'm going up to the property this coming weekend. So.
Okay.
What day?
I like Saturdays myself.
I like Saturdays too. We might be joining
All
you.
right. I need to.
Merle and I might go get some lunch over at the fish places.
So was Steamers back open?
They opened a secondary location off of the water on like 2nd Ave, and it's the same steamer, same food, same everything.
How was it? Was it good?
Good. Yeah, it was good. We asked the lady what was going on. She basically told us nobody knows. They're not sure how much insurance is going to cover. They have no idea what's going to happen.
I have a feeling they're going to have a hell of a time with the permitting types building back on the water.
I think so too.
The environmental types will go, oh God, you can't do that.
I think they have to redo the piers. That's one of the big problems.
Well,
yeah.
You drive all new pilings and all that stuff.
Yeah, and they need to build it that it could last the next 100 years or something, which is not going to be cheap.
That waterfront didn't look too secure. It was kind of beat up, the waterfront there.
Yeah, you know, the Cedar Key is a nice place, man. Oh, by the way, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
You know what I like about Cedar Key? There ain't no big fucking buildings all over the place.
Yeah,
no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of old school Florida.
Yep. Yeah, it's a nice little seaside village type thing.
Yeah.
Hank, you better be healthy by then. Go take some Z-Quil or whatever the fuck you said.
I'm just gonna sleep in and try to to recover.
I want to shoot a. Do I have anything for you, Walt? I don't know that I do.
What do you got?
No, I was gonna say I don't know that I have anything that you're waiting on.
We need to shoot those air guns, the bow and arrow. I need to put an optic on those things.
Oh, hey. Speaking of that, I saw a really cool. I'm not into these little crossbows that you see these like you always see. There's a company, and I don't have the logo.
I think VSO in his video had some badass crossbows in there. That the back, the stock
magazine loaded, and the stock goes like this, and
from the back. Yeah.
What? VSO has a short on it?
No, it was in that video that he did with that suppressor thing.
Okay, hold on.
He just so far I only saw one video from him where he showed a bunch of things. This might be some other video. Edward Andrews says we had great coverage. Thanks a lot, Edward Andrews. Appreciate that. Flying Rich said he had Popeyes with us, which is cool, which is true.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
we all ate Popeyes together. And he says I got an Uber to Ranger. The reason why we all ate Popeyes together because we went to this food court. And everyone was going to go get their own food. And Lola and I went to this burger place. And a burger and fries and a milkshake for Lola and myself, over $100, $110.
What? I would walk out.
That's what happened. Lola was like, nope, not going to pay that.
For me and Peggy, Popeyes was like $30-something.
Yeah, so Walter, Peggy, and I think Rich were already at Popeyes.
Let me just warn you, Patrick. Nothing is cheap there. Okay,
That's insane that even their fast
nothing is cheap.
Especially along the strip. Now, if you get off the strip, there's some better deals.
Yeah.
Or go down to the old part of downtown, but in the strip.
Folks, let me tell you about U.S. Law Shield. If you're serious about your Second Amendment rights, then you need to get serious about protecting yourself legally. Use promo code HANK for 2 free months on an annual membership, plus a locked-in rate of just $10.95 per month. Remember, the fight for freedom doesn't end at the range. Arm yourself with U.S. Law Shield, and remember to use promo code HANK.
I hate how that thing ends every time.
Don't make me... Oh my god!
You got to fix that.
I gotta fix it.
So bad.
It sounds funny now to me.
The crossbows that you were looking at, where they cock on the back. Is that what you're the ones?
The stock will crack.
Yeah.
Or you can.
What was the name of that company, Patrick? When you looked at it.
Hold on.
Let me see if we can find it.
They're magazine fed. They have like a 5 or 6 round magazine where the arrows, the bolts drop into the.
Barnett, B-A-R-A-E-T.
No, these aren't Barnetts. These weren't Barnetts.
No.
This was another. These are the small crossbows, not the big, not full size crossbows.
These are small crossbows.
It's the Barnett what?
Barnett Demon?
Yes, that's what it sounded like. Barnett Demon crossbow.
D-E-M-U-N. Barnett Demon.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. See, Barnett Demon. This is what it was when in VSO's video.
That's on VSO's video. Walter, was there a different one?
Yeah, there's a different one.
Walter might have seen a different one.
That doesn't have like a magazine.
No, not mag.
No. These are not mag-fed. No.
Yeah,
but they're cool.
Has a magazine. Oh yeah. I'll have to show you. I'll have to find that literature at the shop.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
They're not expensive either. They're like,
Not too bad.
Let's see if we could. I'm trying to get it to. There we go.
I usually don't look at stuff like that because it's okay. It's a crossbow. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But this one with a magazine, I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, magazine is interesting. No, I didn't see that. But you don't remember what the name of that one was, Walt?
No, I'd have to get the brochure and look at it. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I was going to talk about this, which I needed.
Ah.
You know what this is, Patrick?
No.
Honey.
Real simple.
Oh, it's just regular honey. Yeah, I love honey.
And this was in. So at SHOT Show, if you're media like us, you get access to. There's the media room, which is like a big room, and there's food up there and tea and sodas. Which Lola was mad because me and Walter went up there and didn't get any tea. We just got sodas, but and there's a bunch of people hanging out, and you have really good internet up there. And they had a bunch of these honeys, and
honey?
and Peggy and Walter and Lola were just getting me honey for the old throat. So it's good stuff. This is the last bottle. This is the last jar that's left, Walt.
Genuine Venetian honey.
Yeah, and there was some other honey that we got from somewhere that was Oxnard honey. Which Oxnard is a place I've been to in California. That's probably one of those places that's on fire right now.
I rode the train stopped in Oxnard actually. We took our train ride.
Oxnard is nice. It's right by the beach. There's like some kind of naval base or something down there, I think.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what other guns came out of the SHOT Show.
The SHOT Show.
That To me, really, the best part of SHOT Show was running into people. We saw Military Arms Channel. He was there.
Yeah.
I saw VSO. Who else did we see? Saw all the GOA crowd. Ben from GOA, all those guys. Obviously, John was there. Rich was there. Who else did we see? I'm trying to think who else we saw. Oh, we saw Alaskan Ballistics, Chuck.
Yeah, he ran into him. I didn't recognize him at first. But
him and his wife.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I saw Marcos that used to be on the podcast all the time when we did it on YouTube. He's from the Maryland area. Yeah, remember we were talking to him upstairs in the media day. There was a bunch of people we saw.
Okay, yeah.
That we haven't seen in a while. We saw Chris Chang.
From Top Shot.
Yeah,
Top Shot. Yeah. I saw Dustin. Top Shot Dustin. I didn't talk to him, but he was in the media room. Yeah, Pete Brownell was there.
Yeah. Roy was there, but I never saw Roy. Did you see Roy?
No.
Because I got sick.
No, okay. And then I ran. Then I heard what's his face? Our buddy from SEMA was there. That you can't see because his wife doesn't like you.
Oh, Mixflip?
Mixflip was there.
Oh, Mixflip? Okay, yeah. We worked that out. You can talk to me now. He's allowed.
You're allowed.
Yeah. No, I didn't see Mixflip when we were there. Let's see. Who else? I'm trying to see. It was a lot of people at the show.
Is his YouTube channel called Mixflip?
Should be, but he might have several because he does overlanding.
Okay, no, this is his channel. I found
it. He does overlanding, but he's got some big videos for e-bikes too.
Yeah, he's morphed into what Hank does because the gun stuff wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I saw Mixflip. Believe it or not, I saw Mixflip at the Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona last year, the beginning of last year.
And you were allowed to talk to him then?
Yeah, he hung out with me and everything. Yeah.
His number one video is the AK versus the MT.
Hank got falsely accused.
Falsely accused.
Yeah, we've since worked all that out. Yeah, I didn't didn't do it.
I didn't do it, John.
Yeah, that's a whole story. I don't know if I'm ever gonna tell. I don't know if I'm ever gonna tell.
Story, you know. Here you go, Patrick. I'll do it real quick. Like you go someplace where men go and there's girls.
Yeah. Somebody rats on you.
Somebody wants to be a baller and they're not a baller and they pay for it with a credit card. Wife takes the charge and then blames somebody for bringing him there.
Yeah. All I know is my wife was right next to me, so I'm covered. So I had not violated. And by the way, she also called us all nerds because we didn't do shit.
That's called being jealous. That's over jealous. That's just
if you've never seen it, there's a Australian show called Mr. In Between. It has like 3 seasons, and this just reminds me of an episode. You need to go watch it. It's really funny. It's a dark comedy, but the first or second episode, this guy's friend makes him come over and apologize to his wife for leaving a porn at the guy's house. But the guy's like, just don't tell her it's mine. It's really weird. Don't talk about it anymore. But it's the same situation that he was like, yeah, I'm sorry that
this is not the first time it's happened to me. I remember like I had a Jamaican friend and he would cheat on his wife all the time, and his girlfriends would call the house and stuff. And you know what? He would tell his wife that wasn't him, that I used his name. And so, and then not tell me, if you want to do it, it's all good, but don't like tell me so I don't go to your house anymore and get my ass kicked by your wife. So he wouldn't tell me, and then I would go over there and his wife would be all pissed off at me. And I'm like, well, I didn't do shit. I've always been like a nerd. I don't, so yeah, that's happened several times. One of my friends that was Panamanian did that same thing also and blamed shit on me. This is, this is a weird thing.
Don't run cover for somebody like that.
Yeah. So, but it happens. It's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even with you, Walt, I remember I've gotten in trouble, even with you, for something at SEMA show that I posted.
That picture I took with those 2 girls.
Yeah, Walt took. You remember when people used to do those little 10-second pictures? There was just like
the problem with that, I didn't tell her that I did it, and she saw it.
Yeah, and I posted it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Peggy almost excommunicated me.
No, she was pissed at me more than she was pissed at you, I think. So.
Yeah, but I felt a little of the wrath. I think Peggy's over it now. She's cool with me now, but it took some time. Yeah.
I said, what's the big deal? So you didn't tell me. It's like, okay, all right, sorry. Next time I'll tell you. I'm getting ready to take a picture with some girls with side boob hanging out.
I think the problem was I posted that thing and it kind of went viral, which you probably should not.
Did you see Flying Rich's video where he goes up to some woman with some gun? Clearly, the side boob was all. He's got a
shot show.
Yeah, it's a shot show, and it just.
Should we even look at this?
We should. We should watch it again because it's a fantastic video.
This is on Flying. Which one is this on? Flying Rich.
Flying Rich. Yeah.
Is it Flying Rich Firearms or Flying?
I didn't know there were 2.
There's 2.
He's got more than one channel,
I think it's just Flying Rich.
Okay, it's the Flying Rich one? I don't know. I never know
that
which one.
First.
Let me see. Okay, hold on. And then it's under shorts. Let's see if we can put it. It might not be. It might not be that one.
It was not that one because I don't see it here. So it must be under Flying Rich Firearms. I commented on it the other day. Hold on. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't think it's this one. So I think it's Flying Rich Firearms. But, okay, which would be this one. Let's see.
Flying Rich.
Is it one of these?
Flying Rich _
How many It's
I don't know.
It's
Flying Rich _ official. Oh, excuse me. It's not side boob. It's top titty. You'll see.
But, okay, so it's not. So how many YouTube channels
Flying Rich _ official.
Oh, my Lord.
Flying.
Okay.
Rich. I saw one word, obviously.
Okay, I still don't see anything here.
Go back up to the top, Flying Rich Official. This is on Instagram, right?
Oh, this is Instagram.
Yes.
Oh, you're still
Oh,
talking
hell.
about Instagram. I'm looking on
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
Oh no! This was on Instagram. It was on Flying Rich on Instagram.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. There won't be anything crazy in here if I go look at my. Okay, Flying Rich.
Official _ official is the one that I found it on.
Flying Rich. Yeah, here we go. Official. Bim. Okay. Let's see. And you seen it here? Which one of these
was
is
it? Yeah, there was. Hold on. God
This
dang it.
is not that. Holy cow.
So
He doesn't have
difficult.
that many. He doesn't have that many. This is a minigun.
Flying Rich _
_official. Is that it? Yeah, right. That one right there. That one. This one.
Hang on a second.
Oh, I see. Hold on.
Oh, there they are. Look at that gun.
There we go. Rich is focusing on the gun. He's focusing on the gun.
He's doing a very good job.
The other stuff, he can't be. Okay.
And then it just goes straight to titties. He's focusing on the gun, and he's not focusing on the gun anymore.
Did he? Nice. I'm sure there's a bunch of comments in there about the camera work. Babyface B said, "What gun?" Yeah, DLD said, "Man, that thing is dead sexy, and it has a gun."
Why am I not seeing it?
Oh God! It was. Hold on. What's it look
That's all right.
like?
No worries. I can look at it here. It's no problem.
It starts out with that Rapex thing. You don't see the woman first.
Yeah.
Right down on the boobage.
I just thought it was funny.
You know, one thing, Patrick. Now that I see this, one thing that isn't at shot like it used to be, is the
Girls.
booth girl.
Yeah.
Not
I
as
don't know what
much.
happened
Not
to
as
that.
much. No.
Very, very. I didn't see. Now there's a lot of females walking around that not nice to look at, but there's not a lot of booth babes.
In the last 5 minutes, y'all want to hear what I got up to while y'all were gone?
No, not really.
Well, you're going.
I was gonna say
one-
there was no girls, but lots of patches. So I just want to get that in. There were lots of patches. There was a lot of patch collecting going on over there. Okay, what you get up to, Patrick? What you get up to?
One, we got not a live view of Flying Rich's boobies. I picked this up, so I did some work for somebody, looked at their estate, got this picked up. Spent some money that probably was not technically mine.
Yeah, this is why you're selling stuff now.
So I sold something, and then I ended up surprising Marley with an espresso machine. So
You covered your illegal actions by buying Marley some shit. What did you sell that belonged to Marley, by the way?
Nothing. No, I sold some of my stuff to cover it.
Okay.
But yeah, I picked up an espresso machine, and that is delicious, but
It's nice.
It is complicated. It is not like drip coffee.
Okay, no, that's cool.
And those
She
dang
likes a good
machines are
espresso.
expensive.
Good thing that
$50.
the Colombians folded.
Yes. You know what's funny is I was like, oh, we're covered. The coffee we've been buying has been from Aldi, and it's Honduran anyway. So I was like, we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. There you go.
Yeah, they might put up a fuss too, but
The Hondurans? Yeah, it's possible.
those
That's possible.
countries
We'll
don't
see.
have they can't afford to put up a fuss. So
Yeah, I've been to Honduras. It's cool. It's cool. They got some. Yeah. They it's the Hondurans still kidnap people.
those countries should, if they're smart, play Trump's game. They shouldn't fight with him.
For sure. Why not sell a bunch of shit to America? All these people, if they don't want these people when they get shipped back over, it's very easy.
How bad
you
this
do
is.
with
Yeah,
I would sign all those people up. I would conscript them into like the Ukrainian army or something, and send them all to war like the North Koreans did with their people.
supposedly, I got to read. Supposedly, the headlines are about Ukraine is that the Russians are pulling all the North Koreans out of the front line stuff
Because the Ukrainians just slaughtered them wholesale.
Hank, we're good. Brazil makes 39% of the global production of coffee. Colombia is
Brazil?
only 8% for Colombia. We're fine.
Yeah.
Screw the Colombians.
Yeah. All these places have hot chicks, though. All these places have hot chicks.
They do.
When I was in Honduras, there was a lot of hot chicks over Honduras. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
I did know Lola at that time. That's
Wait,
when I first met her.
I missed what y'all were saying about Russia and Ukraine. What's going on? Did something change there?
Supposedly they pulled the North Koreans out of frontline service because first thing they
have some North Koreans left.
Yeah, there are. They don't. Well,
they had friendly fire incidents.
There's been some mutinous type activities.
Well, did you hear the one about them getting addicted to internet porn?
The North Koreans.
The North, there's a story that went around the internet 3 weeks ago that when they got frontline, they had access to the internet, and they found internet porn, and they lost all morale because they were just completely hooked on internet porn.
Yeah, once again, thanks Starlink.
You're talking some people that have never seen a regular television show.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Those dudes have never seen boobies.
Like
if you're the malnourished women out there that can't have no kinds of boobies.
They've never seen a white woman with no clothes on.
Mm-mm. They've never seen chocolate with no chocolate.
No,
black woman with no clothes on. No.
They were supposedly completely addicted to internet porn, and it was hard to get them to do just about anything.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, they were doing something.
Yeah.
Oh, correct. They were going.
They were doing God's business.
they were going blind in the trenches.
Yeah.
They also have a habit of jumping Russian women too. So.
So what they were friendly fired incidents as well?
Wow. Walter is nodding his head for anyone out there listening.
They killed some Russians. So yeah.
Oh really?
But think about it. You're gonna throw you into the meat grinder. Is there a good chance they might shoot the officers and the Russians?
And they just
I would try to defect right over to Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
just saying.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I didn't think there were any left because I know that the Ukrainians are stacking bodies.
Oh yeah, they got a. That's the number one target is a North Korean. So.
Mm-hmm.
The new rumor is that North Koreans are going to be supplying them with mobile artillery.
They've already started doing that stuff, but
yeah,
it's
that doesn't change a whole lot.
All we can hope for is that the Russian economy continues to collapse. That's all we can hope.
And that someone takes out Putin.
That's how change will come when the economy collapses.
Yeah, the only way.
If someone takes Putin out. We might see a resolution to the whole thing faster. I don't know what Trump is doing on it. I'm sure they're in the background.
He's shipping weapons. That's what I'm saying. They've been getting weapons still, so we can't bail out of there. That's not going to fix anything.
Mm-hmm. Did any of you guys so I'm sorry to cut you off, Walt, but in the minute 20 that we have left, I want to talk. Did anyone see the video of the Haitian gangbanger dude that was dragged out?
I ain't never going back. I ain't never going back. And then Tom Holman's like, "Oh, he's going back."
Oh, thank Obama, bro. I thank Obama, bro, for everything he did for me. Joe Biden, bro.
I guarantee you, he's already back.
That guy was Americanized. I don't know. He did not sound Haitian. He didn't even have a slight Haitian accent or any kind of patois.
He's probably already back.
Oh, he's already back. Guaranteed. Yeah. He's gone.
He's right now sitting on the barbecue of that guy named Barbecue.
Barbecue.
he was the poster child for the first one to go back.
Yeah.
I do believe that
that was so funny.
Somehow he had a video that came out of being back in Haiti. That yes, he's already back.
Oh, you saw a video of him back in Haiti? I'm not going back to Haiti, bro.
Yeah, I think he posted a video. So he posted a video that he was back there.
That was so funny.
Black. He hit the sack. He got better faster.
I love that. I ain't going back. It's like, nope. Yep, you are. You sure are.
Yeah, right.
Don't chase me, bro. Don't chase me, bro.
Right back. That was so funny. That's gonna be. They're gonna meme that for years.
Yeah, I ain't never going back.
Yeah.
He's back in.
Yeah. I wonder how Obama felt about that guy, like, thanking him.
Didn't care. Doesn't care.
It's all good. Yeah. Just like, talking bad about Trump. As long as your name's in the news, it's all good.
I guess,
Yep.
I'm trying to find... Oh, here we go. Boom. Yeah. it was interesting to see that. There's going to be a whole bunch of different things like that coming out of it. But it's good to see. It's good to see, that those guys are out there kicking ass. And, I'm an immigrant to America. Walter, your family's immigrants. Patrick, you too.
They were.
So, I understand all of that. My family's probably the last one that immigrated here. And the problem is for all the people who get on that line and do the right thing, they get screwed up. We can't even get our buddy Richard Monder over here.
Yeah, he wants to work.
He wants to work in manual labor.
Yeah, he wants to work and give all his money to Hooters chicks. That's what he wants to do.
He would make for a good American, honestly.
Yeah, basically, yeah, you're basic American.
He'd be a great American, but...
I think so. I think it'd be awesome. There's nothing wrong with him giving all his money to Hooters chicks.
That's support the economy. Come on.
Yeah, come on now.
Right.
There's nothing in the Bible against that.
Those girls need love too. Come on.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, they got to pay their bills also. Yeah, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us here. It was awesome hanging out with everyone. I'm going to let these guys tell you how you can support them. Hopefully, Mike Colt or whatever has not disgusted too many people. Let's start with Babyface P. How can the folks out there support you, Patrick?
Chrome, Vandium, Arms, if it will ever focus. Gunsmithing, if you need some work, hit me up, send it my way. Otherwise, I will, one day when I ever have time again, I'll post some videos. I've been doing some shorts, but I might post videos eventually.
It's a good time to put stuff on YouTube. YouTube is letting stuff go because they're afraid of getting that Trump stick all up their ass.
Good. Okay, we might try it then.
There's a new sheriff in town, baby.
We might try to do some posting. This might be the time.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, Walter, how can the people support you?
Safety Our Firearms on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, some Rumble. Just posted some stuff the other day. Also on the Playa. Dirtfoot Racing, the mini bike stuff. Got a big mini bike race coming up in March. I just posted a video last night. I'm working on mini bike, getting them ready.
Oh, cool.
And then there's stemparts.com.
Do you think separating it out like that makes some kind of difference?
Hey, but before I did with you guys today, I got on with Crump for a little while, and you can't say those things over there. So,
because Crump was on YouTube.
Yeah. And I said, John, can I touch a gun? No, don't you do that.
Yeah, they still. I was just looking to see if they still have that policy. They still have that policy.
They're not getting rid of policies.
No, they're not going to change it. Yeah. So.
Anyways,
if you haven't seen it, Crump did a SHOT Show thing, right? Like talking about what was that SHOT Show? Yeah.
Well, Rich was sick, so it was Crump. He was running solo, so I jumped in and helped him a little bit.
Walter saved the day.
Yeah, there you go, Walt. All right, cool.
Doing my civic duty.
Awesome. Yeah, Crump's a good guy.
Yep.
Crump's a good guy. Good seeing everyone at SHOT Show. If I didn't see you, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, I will see you out there on the road. People were asking if we're still of course we're still doing this thing, still putting gun videos and all that up there, as well as obviously we're doing Stranger Palooza. But you guys will see more stuff out there from Babyface and Walter. Big thanks to everyone for joining us, hanging out with us here. I am going to start hitting the buttons, yo. We'll see you guys on the next one. Let me hit the buttons.
Goodbye, citizens of America.